What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. Man, it feels weird to be saying that. Hey, do you remember this door that showed up during our campaign? I don't remember exactly when it showed up, seeing as how this Let's Play has been, 4 years ago, 5 years ago since I finished it? God, not even that long. But, yeah, we never actually went into this door. This is the Paradigm Door. This is exclusive only to Persona 3 Portable. Why don't we finally take a look? There's a silver door. Is this the door that Theo was talking about? He mentioned a sister. You decide to open the door. There are many doors. Oh God, we're in the abyss of time again! It's the same song! Someone is standing there. It was good of you to come. I am Margaret. I am the one who rules over power. Will that description help you understand? No, but I know you're powerful. Some goofball in another universe knows that very well. I've heard a lot about you. I thought it was time I saw you with my own eyes. This is the Vision Quest Hall. It's a world inside of you that I have prepared. Huh? I have prepared various contests for you here, each one in accordance with your memories. Do you remember the giant shadows you fought so far? Oh boy, do I. Here you will be able to fight them again, just as you did the first time. Yeah, okay. Why? I just told you. These were made from your memories. I think you'll understand faster if you open the first door rather than stand here asking questions. Yes, ma'am. I love how Namine has asked the exact same response all 3 times. Why did you do this? Actually, for this one, why did you do this? Think of it as my challenge to you. You have the freedom to choose whether or not you answer the questions posed here. Some are quite difficult. I won't think less of you for retreating. Now open the doors of your own will. And after you find an answer to each question, but that would be telling. In this hall are many tests prepared by Margaret. All questions will be answered by defeating the enemy. Once you answer a question, you may claim a reward. What awaits by defeating all of them? Prepare yourself! Yeah, so I know exactly what the end result is, but we'll get to that later. The Vision Quest Chamber. There are a multitude of doors. We have a Priestess door, Empress and Emperor door, the Hierophant, the Lovers, Chariot and Justice, the Hermit, Fortune and Strength, and finally the Hanged Man. These are all boss refights from the main game, but with a twist. Some of them might be radically harder. Some of them you might be at a way lower level than you would have when you came into the game. I'll explain each one as we fight them. Some of them may be sped up for brevity's sake, because for some of them they're the exact same fight. Almost nothing has changed. But what is more interesting to me, because this will be the first time I'm playing Vision Quest, are these doors. The Power Door, the Magic Door, the Resistance Door, Speed Door, and Luck Door. Think of Vision Quest as adding side missions that are all puzzle-based. Margaret is giving you a special challenge, and each one of them you have to figure out what the key to finishing the puzzle is. And I kind of like that. So why don't we go ahead and jump right into one of these doors. We'll start with the Priestess, the enemy boss that we fought on the train. You can hear something from inside the door with the Priestess mask drawn on it. Hall of the Giant Shadow, number 2, the Priestess. Every single door will have a set party. For this one, it's the same party we went into the fight with. Myself, Junpei, and Yukari. Open the door. Interesting. We can actually add an Akihiko in here. So why don't we go ahead and try that? In fact, we'll add a Junpei and we'll add a Yukari. And you can also add your other party members from the looks of it too. So now we have a party to help deal with this boss. The conditions state that you have to have yourself, Junpei, and Yukari in the party. Anybody else is a bonus. Let's see how this boss fights. You have not fulfilled the condition, so the door will not open. Okay, so it means you strictly have to have the party they suggest. Then what's the point of letting you add and subtract? I don't understand it, but can we go in now? Yep, here we go. Excuse me, ma'am.
I have never seen anything like this.
Oh, I have. It's been a couple months since I've done it. It looks like we are coming in with all the stats that we originally had. I didn't think that was the case. I just counteracted myself. So let's go ahead and scan the priestess.
I'll attempt to...
We'll see how strong she actually is. It looks like I have... Everyone looks like they have their ultimate weapons, so this might be done extremely quickly. She still nullifies ice and is null to light and darkness. You can't instant kill these bosses. Oh, and it looks like you come in with the personas that you have, so that's awesome. I've got everybody with direct commands. Mitsuru, I have her analyzing right now. So let's see what a regular physical attack does. Now, spoiler alert, I'm at level 99. I'm at max level. My strength is through the roof because of the persona I have equipped. Let's see what happens to this boss. Wow, it actually does have a lot more HP. Okay. As I've been playing through Persona 3 Portable again, going through New Game Plus, I noticed that all the bosses have a set number of HP. Which means if you are as high a level as you were when you beat the game, they're going to go down no problem. So let me go ahead and just, let's see what my party's capable of. As for this playthrough, I'm about mid-50s and 60s for everybody else except for me because I ended the game at like level 95 or something crazy like that. But yeah, we should be able to do quite a bit of damage, but I haven't seen what the Shadow is capable of. Let's go ahead and raise that defense. I am glad they took out the timer, though. That would have been annoying. There we go. Repels ice and nullifies light and dark. Interesting.
Reinforcements. How annoying.
I think it'll be okay, Mitsuru, because I have Morningstar. 80 SP deals massive almighty damage to all foes. I gotta see what happens here. Yeah, that was pretty good. Looks like all the enemies have an increased HP count as well, so Yukari, go ahead and take that guy out. I think that actually did more than Garudine did. Sheesh. Junpei, go ahead and smack this guy real quick. He still has on, I believe it's called the Omega Drive, which increases his chance for crits, which is fantastic. What is not fantastic is Yukari lost about half her health with that one. Let's not let that happen again, why don't we? Let's use another Morningstar. That Shadow is definitely dead. And the boss is just about at half. Yukari, go ahead and use Diorama on yourself. And Junpei, I want you to go ahead and slash that thing. I want to see if you can get a crit here. Because that would be oh so lovely. Okay, no crit. Why does everybody want to pick on Yukari? The mass regret kept attacking Yukari. This priestess Shadow wants to attack Yukari. My god. 622. That is amazing. Alright, we're still looking good on health, so go ahead and do a physical attack. Now, there is one thing I want to mention. I'll get to it here in a second, but these bosses have a small quirk. And there it is. Unfortunately, that did not work. Every single one of these special doors has a secret mission attached to it. Simply put, there are certain things that need to happen in order for you to accomplish the secret mission and get a better reward. The one for this boss... Oh, by the way, I should also preface this by saying it is nearly impossible to find a straight-up answer on the internet. It seems like a few of these are very confusing as to what actually needs to happen in order for you to accomplish the secret mission. We'll see what happens after I'm done here. She should be dying here momentarily. We're just a Tentarafu, so it's not going to be really bad. This might actually kill her. Yeah, it did it, of course. But let's see if I actually accomplish the secret mission. And I'll know as soon as I get my reward from Margaret. Oh hey, this actually double counts as grinding. Awesome. The Absorb Slash. I did not accomplish the secret mission, so the one for the Priestess door is to kill the boss with the entire party under the influence of Tentarafu. Which means I would have gotten the special reward had I gotten inflicted with Tentarafu, because Junpei and Yukari had the affliction. The special reward you get for completing the secret mission for that one is 10 copies of the fusion spell Best Friends. Not bad. Now, the interesting thing about these bosses is you can fight them again. You can fight them as many times as you want. But after you have beaten a boss from these Vision Quest doors, the prize you get for defeating them goes down. The second prize is getting 20 opals. And for beating them a third time, you get 5 opals. And then after that, I don't know why you would fight a boss so many different times, but you'll actually get just more materials that you can use. Unfortunately, based on the date that I have my game at, I won't be able to use those in the first place. So there is the Priestess door done. Let's go ahead and take care of the Empress and Emperor. Let's see if we can take them out. The Hall of the Giant Shadows. Number 3, Empress, and number 4, Emperor. We need to have myself, Junpei, and Akihiko for this fight. That should be alright. We'll go ahead and exchange members. We'll get rid of Yukari. Sorry, Yukari, but we'll add Akihiko. Oh, interesting. I believe we're still at the same stats that we were at. Which means nobody healed after that. Interesting. You remember these guys? The night we saved Fuka.
I'll try and find out the enemy's weakness. Just let me know when.
You got it. Cool. So let's talk about this one. The enemies are slightly different. Every time they do a paradigm shift, they only have one weakness, instead of multiples like the original fight had. So let's go ahead and take them out. Let's see which one is... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because I have almighty damage. Now, if they have a way to block that, that'd be hilarious. They don't. And also, they have like a bajillion health as well, but that's to be expected, honestly. Let me see which one is weak to magic. Is it the Empress? No, not the Empress.
It has multiple weaknesses.
Oh, well. Every paradigm shift. The paradigm shift actually hasn't happened yet. So, Akihiko, if you wouldn't mind doing me the biggest of favors, punch the Empress in the face. Right in the face! Boom! And now that that's down, go ahead and use Zeodyne on this guy because, well, he's weak to magic.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
Woo! That was a good hit. Whoa! And that was an even better hit. God damn! So now, the paradigm shift has happened. That God's Hand just killed... Oh! He withstood it! That's because he's my best boy toy! I'm kidding, Akihiko. Don't hate me. I'm actually going to play the role of the healer now. I don't want my boys to die. Oh, shoot. I should have actually come in here with with good personas. I don't have anything. Shit. I've got to have something. Oh, there we go. Medea Rahan. I'll get Melchizedek. Medea Rahan, get us all back up and running. And then I'm going to actually have Junpei... I'm actually going to have him knock down the other one. We still don't know what the Empress is weak to. And I noticed that was an individual paradigm shift. Which means the Emperor still has a weakness to magic. If that's correct. Okay, that was correct. But I still don't know if the Empress is weak to anything that I have, actually. So let's go ahead and try Agilao. Might as well. Nope, blocks it.
It's weak against Garu skills.
Ooh, Garu skills. Okay. So I was right. They only have one weakness now instead of, you know, just changing back and forth. This is gonna be funny. Get dunked on, nerd!
I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this too. Let's do it, brother. Can't even talk. I'm so happy to see everybody. Oh, so close. Eerie sound. Oh man, that hit everybody. And there's a paradigm shift. Let's see. The Empress is still weak to wind. The Emperor is weak to... He's like doing a little jig with his shoulders there. Holy crap. Go ahead and scan you. And there's the Garudyne I need. I'll go ahead and take out the Empress. The secret mission in this one is actually one that's contested on the internet, so I'm gonna see if this actually works.
Keep it up.
There goes the Empress.
Our enemy seems to be getting weaker.
I believe after each of them have had a paradigm shift, they both need to perish the next turn. So let me see if I can hit this guy at all. No, he blocks that. So I don't have too many options left. I mean, I can go for slash. He blocks it. Oh shoot. Well, I guess I'm out of choices here. Yeah, he blocks that too.
Use your guns and bows on it.
Weak to pierce. So nobody could have... Well, Junpei could have attacked him.
Akihiko Senpai!
Holy hell! Okay. Appreciate that, friendo. Let's see, Junpei should still have a pierce, so we'll be able to take him down. Yeah, I've got so many items, I have no idea what to do with them. So we'll go ahead and do that. Junpei should be back up and running. And that's game. Torrent shot. Wait. Oh, wait, he paradigm shift. Crap. How dare you God hand me?
Give me a sec. I'll see
Weak to electricity? Maybe? Nope. Alrighty. In that case, why don't we have a little fun? Let's do a little wind magic.
It's weak against fire. Use Agi skill.
Junpei, my friend, my brother. Throw fire at him.
Here's a chance. Let's get him.
Let's get him! Yeah, boy!
Son of a...
That better be game. Yeah, there's no way he's surviving that. That's over 2,000 damage. Oh, thank you. That was amazing. Good job, boys. Yo, 20 garnet. Huh. So I mentioned that the notes are a little ho-hum when it comes to researching what these bosses actually give you. According to my notes, first prize was an Absorb Strike card. The secret mission, and I put this with a question mark, said, let them use Paradigm Shift once, then kill them in the same turn, question mark? So I'm not sure about that one. If anybody has any intel on that, please let me know, because I couldn't find a solid answer. Just like I couldn't find a solid answer on what prizes you get. Your reward for getting the secret mission is 10 copies of the Last Judge card. It's another fusion spell. I think you can see where this is going. To end off this first episode, why don't we go ahead and check the power door. Hall of the themed Battle of Power. You will go into battle with your normal stats adjusted. After the battle, these stats will return to normal. That's what I was thinking of. These puzzle rooms are the ones that have, you go back to a specific party setup, you get what stats they want you to have. These are the puzzles. Hello. Strength Guardian. They're all charging up. Oh my god. Oh my god, Shinji! Shinji's here! My boy! Haven't seen you in forever! Okay. We have preset personas. Pixie, Raphael, Abaddon, Cybele, Sandalphon. And each of them have specific moves. Tetrakarn, Makarakarn, Sexy Dance, Diorama God's Hand, Primal Force Brave. Okay, so there's my physical attacker. There's my healer. There's my magical attacker. And there's my Pixie. Great. Okay. So get this. All of these guys start the fight just regular damage with physical attacks. That's what you can use. But after a turn, they will all change. They will be weak to one type of physical attack, but repel the others, or just nullify them completely, or absorb them. So, this is somewhat of a guessing game, but as soon as you get the pattern, these guys will be easier to take out.
Give me a sec.
We'll go ahead and scan this guy just for the heckin' of it. And apparently they want me to use Pixie? Well, that's actually kind of funny. I'll go ahead and use Pixie. Why not?
Persona!
Ow. Shinji? You know what? Let's do Akasha Arts. If this is my chance to deal some damage at the start, we'll go ahead and do that before they, unleash Hell Fury. This is also my chance to, maybe... Ooh, okay. I just saw that big old X. And it didn't work anyway, so I don't know why I try sometimes. Interesting. Yukari's moveset. Pretty good, actually. Let me think. They all nullify magic, so there's no point in trying to use Magarudyne. I'll go ahead and use a Pierce. And now the atmospheres have changed. This is where you need to figure out who has what. They could either be, and this is where it gets confusing, weak to strike, null to pierce, absorb slash. Or normal to slash, null strike, absorb pierce. Or normal to pierce, null slash, absorb strike. These will go in a continuing pattern. The atmosphere will change every single turn. As soon as you figure out who has what, you can keep tabs on that and know how to adjust accordingly. This is why you have a persona with every type of physical attack. And your party members are there to deal extra damage. Focus on one at a time. We've got this Power Guardian ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Abaddon. He has the most types of physical attacks. And I'm just going to start at the beginning. Let's see if he is weak to strike. I believe that's a winner! Boom!
He is down.
So now we know he is weak to strike. He nullifies pierce and absorbs slash. And the other ones, well, let's see. If this is normal to pierce, I know what this guy has. He was normal to Pierce. I know exactly what he has. Okay.
Don't mock me.
There we go. Good job, Shinji. So, one thing I've noticed while doing this is an extremely long fight. If you are not a risk taker, every time you figure out how to hit these guys, that's when their atmosphere changes. It's still a three-way coin flip, as much as that does not make sense, but singling them out and taking them out one at a time has helped me kill one of them, finally. And one thing I did not realize is you are stacked with so many items in this one. Yeah, go nuts. I have a funny feeling that there's a hidden trigger that says if you use a specific item, they'll just kill you with a 9,999 hit. But just keep this in mind. Now, excuse me while I take my sweet time and go ahead and whittle down the other two. One strategy I actually did find while fighting these two, after you kill one, it gets a lot easier to kind of trick them into changing their atmosphere and having them lose turns. When you attack these guardians, and you attack them with what they are susceptible to, more often than not, they change their atmosphere and lose their turn. They don't actually get an attack after that. So what you could do is, do what I've done, figure out the weakness for one of them, knock it down, make it dizzy, and then, if using a multi-hit move, such as, Akasha Arts, Myriad Arrows, what have you, finding that out makes the other ones, almost by default, lose their turn because they change their atmosphere. So right now, I'm just picking on one of them, while the other one is like, well, I'm not allergic to that anymore. And it's like, okay, cool. Cool, yeah, I can totally deal with this. Akasha Arts! And I'm gonna laugh if you're actually weak to Strike. You absorb Strike, which means you're normal to Pierce. Got it! So here's a fun thing that's happening now. We're down to one. And I noticed after getting hit twice, they tend to change their atmosphere, which means they no longer get a turn. And I know for a fact this guy's weak to Slash. Or Strike, excuse me. So, I believe that's GG. It's a knockdown. It's an all-out attack. Let's kick some ass! God, I miss you, Shinji. And that might be game. It is. Woo! That one took way too long. Holy crap. And your reward is a power charge. That's what you get the first time you beat one of these puzzle doors. The next prize, if you wanted to do it again, because this is a great place to grind items, you could get incense cards, or different cards to help power up your personas. And if you do it a third time, you get a Snuff Soul. And I believe every prize after that is just another Snuff Soul. Wow. These are far more interesting than I thought they would be. So let's say next time on Persona 3 Portable. Again, it feels weird to say that. We're going to continue with our Vision Quest and check out the Hierophant. And possibly the Magic Door. See you guys next time.